Welcome to day 48 of podcasting since the year started. Oh my God. Was it the day before yesterday that I was just thinking about it? What's the purpose of this thing? Why am I doing this? Why am I consistent? Why am I posting every day on my podcast? Why am I creating more content? You know how you start something with so much fire? The novelty is there, the newness of the thing is there. And as the thing progresses, as you go on and on with that thing, the fire kind of like reduces, the newness reduces, it ebbs and flows. And especially when it ebbs, when it goes down, you start questioning, is this worth it? Why am I even doing this? And really, it's in those moments that the fire is down, the motivation is low, that consistency and discipline should rear its head. I was looking at the stat for the podcast. You know, the listening also is ebbs and flows. Today is up, today is down. Some episodes, some people have never heard it. Like, it is zero listens. And I'm just like, oh my God, Holy Spirit, why am I doing this? And even while people are not listening, or they get notifications of the podcast on their phone and they ignore it, I've never felt this good in a while, creative-wise. Yeah, so some days I feel like, what am I going to say? I don't have a lot to say today. I feel in charge. I feel like I need this thing to make sense of my life. I need to put out there because it has made me more confident. It has made me love myself. It has made me want to stand up for myself. I am not living in regret like I used to. I don't feel unfulfilled like I used to. It might not make sense to anybody, but it makes so much sense to me. And I know that if I stop, especially when I've not yet hit the mark that I set for myself, the first person to notice that a ball was dropped would be me. And it births a situation where I start having trust issues with myself. I start hating myself. So yes, while there is no engagement, while there is no, drive like I would want it to be, creating is important to me. It's important for my identity. It is one of the reasons why God puts me on earth for. So somebody texted me. They went through my Instagram page. And they were like, oh, you have improved. Your communications, stellar. I was like, thank you so much. And this person offered me a job right there. It's not paid. It's not a paid job. It's an internship job. But basically, I am a program coordinator for their fellowship. Remember, I've always talked about like applying for fellowships and not getting in. Now, because of my videos on Instagram, somebody saw it and offered me a job without any form of interview, without any form of, oh, have you done this before? I get to coordinate their cohort-based fellowship that includes or involves 500 people from different countries in Africa. I mean, I wanted to be paid, but I've never done anything like that before. So it would be unwise to turn it down because I'm not being paid. I want to gain the experience. And it's one of the things I've always wanted to do, to moderate a panel. And here I am, doing it on a platter of gold. Didn't seek for it, didn't look for it. It found me because of my creativity. Makes me wonder about the other jobs I could possibly get. Paid jobs I could possibly get if I keep at it. A video of mine is going, I wouldn't say viral, but it's getting more views than ever. And I saw my YouTube subscribers go up. And I was like, what is happening? Why are people subscribing to my channel? And then I never check my engagement on YouTube. I just post and go. And then I checked. What I'm just saying is nobody might engage with what you're doing, but it is what you're doing that God will bless you through. That phrase or that verse from the Bible, God will bless the works of your hands. There is meant to be a work in your hand for him to bless. He will not bless an empty palm. And he's not going to ask you, is the work bringing you engagement? Or he's not going to ask you, oh, the reason why you stopped is because the work stopped bringing engagement, or the work is not bringing engagement or money. That is why I stopped. Whatever work that is in your hands, he will bless. His breath will come upon it, and it will travel to places that you never imagined. I just say my podcasting is because I have things in my head. I have stories in my life, lived stories, heard stories, read stories I know I could share with other people. That's why we are here, right? If you listened to this episode and this is the first one you're listening to, rest assured that you have 47 more to listen to just from 2026. You can put me in your background and clean your room. You can listen to me anytime you want. And I hope that as you're listening to me, something happens in your life in a very good way. That's my prayer. Whatever it is that you're struggling with, at some point in this series, in this betting on myself thingy, you get an answer, you get an inspiration, you get motivated to do something.